Why 0W-40 more oil? Well, is a bad idea to use in GM 6.2 engines. Engine is not designed for that type of oil. Let me show you and explain to you more in details. L87 engine, GM is claiming to use 0W-40 to fix issues, defective parts. Oil, well, first of all, it's a lie. If they are defective parts, oil cannot fix defective parts. There is a metallurgy issue that needs to be fixed. Parts needs to be corrected. Oil cannot fix that. It's just a band-aid. But if it's a band-aid, why are they using it? Well, because there is no defective parts. There is a bigger problem that GM will not discuss. Second, oil is too thick for lifters. 0W-40 is too thick. You need the lifters with the bigger holes. Let me show you. Here is two lifters. One is comparison with the drill bit. Hole is much bigger, about 20% bigger versus GM. You cannot put. Hole is too small. Designed for 0W-40, 5W-40, designed for 0W-20, maybe 520. That's it. Smaller hole requires thinner fluids, so you avoid cold start problems. And this is where the design correctly lifter is required to run on 0W-40, which is GM lifter is not designed for it. Third, oil pump is not designed for 0W-40. This oil pump was introduced in 2015, maybe 2014 on Silverado 6.2. I'm not 100% sure, but I know like Cadillac's 6.2 and only GM 6.2 engines that I'm aware of use this type of design. No one else uses this type of design. The oil pump is designed for thin oils, not for thick oils. For thick oils requires a different design. The design that GM had previously should have kept it. GM 5.3 engines don't use the same design of oil pump, and that's why people can use thicker oil with no problems on 5.3s. Running 0W-40 on 6.2s, there's going to be issue, big problem, especially in winter times. People live in colder states, colder climates. GM is not even requiring to use 0W-40 in Middle East countries where they sell Cadillac with 6.2. They still in the manual says use 0W-20. So that's something to keep in mind. Why? Because the engine is designed for thin oil. So why those engines are having problem if it's not defective parts? Auto, start, stop. That feature dumps too much fuel, dilution, and dilution creates problems. It cannot lubricate the engine properly.